I would definitely recommend Speak on Podcasts, mostly because of the way the project is managed and organized. Hello, my name is Monica Badiu. I am an email marketing copywriter and I help course creators sell more courses through non-spammy copywriting. I was looking for a quick and effective way to get my message in front of more people, and one of those ways is podcasting. But I didn't want to reach out to podcast hosts on my own because that's a very time consuming process, and that's something I don't have time for. Not having to worry about answering emails or booking specific time slots or remembering about who I reached out to and who I didn't reach out to. I had a very good project manager and he handled everything for me. All I had to do is just book the time slot that worked for me to record the interview. I didn't have to worry about sending bios, sending pictures, not even answering lots of pre-interview questions. So that's something I'm very grateful for. I'm super happy with how we communicated. I'm happy that I didn't have to go through daily updates. We had, I think, 2 updates per week or on project if necessary. We used only one channel for communication. Everything was straightforward, clear, and on point. I would definitely recommend Speak on Podcasts, mostly because of the way the project is managed and organized, making it a very seamless and hassle-free process, at least for me and in my experience. I really enjoyed having that kind of help, and I think it can also help with reputation because many podcast hosts really appreciated the way the agent worked on my behalf and they were impressed with the quality of the pitch and the on time answers to any of their queries. So one of the best things that I got from this collaboration, and it was probably one of the high level things I was aiming for, was expanding my network for professionals in the industry with similar values to mine, which meant that I was able to spread my message beyond, the structured, super boring type of podcast episodes where, the guest reads from their script. So that made it possible to have really valuable conversations that went beyond hey, I have an agenda for this episode, and it turned into a conversation about authentic marketing concepts and I think really positive messages for their audience and my audience as well. I found partners, I found opportunities to collaborate going forward. I actually scored 2 extra episodes doing the whole Speak on Podcast collaboration. People saw me on those podcasts and reached out to me, booked another one. So that was great to have. I found people who would help me boost my own business and experts who would help with specific elements of my business. I didn't even know I needed those things. So I'm happy that I was this is a one-on-one with an expert, and I got that. And in terms of KPIs, yeah, I got more website traffic, I saw more email subscribers, and because the podcast episodes are released I think every 1 or 2 weeks, I'm constantly getting an influx of new people watching me, as well as new content that I don't have to create. And I can recycle that content into shorts, into reels, into LinkedIn posts, which makes it a lot easier for me to create content that attracts leads without actually putting in more time into this. I was surprised by the fact that there are many other people with disruptive messages to the marketing industry and in the marketing industry. When you're kind of isolated and you're doing your own thing, you kind of think that, well, I'm the only crazy person here doing this kind of the opposite of what the industry says you should be doing. And then you meet these people and it's like, oh my God, I'm not alone and I'm not insane. Other people have a similar approach to things or would like to learn that you can sell without being salesy, which is like the specific message I was trying to sell across, and how brands should be responsible for the message they're conveying to their clients and for the type of marketing they use. Instead of like fear mongering, you could use a positive message to bring people in and inspire them. So that was one of the, I think, most valuable benefits I got from this experience, because it did boost my confidence and my motivation that there are people out there who just need to hear this message, and I need to make sure that it reaches them. Because when you have that kind of authenticity in the message you're trying to send across, whether it's me or a brand, it does make marketing a lot more easy and more in tune with your personal values. And I think that's the kind of message more brand owners and business owners should try to align themselves